Hello? Hello? Okay, first of all, let's give the Chimota Choir a round of applause. Thank you very much. My name is Henry Kojoagbai. I'm going to be your MC for today. I'm a Galamsea by profession.
Good energy brings you quality choices with Goil Super XP. Available in many Goil stations nationwide. It is fortified with special additives that help your engine perform better and use less fuel.
2020.
Branch into a Goil station today and energize your ride with Goil Super XP. Compatible with most vehicles.
Okay, before any other thing,
Super
I need
XP.
to let you know that this event has been brought to you by the kind courtesy
Good
of the
energy.
Ghana Education Service.
She's coming. She's coming.
Oh, it's in.
Red Hour received now!
Boss, let's go back.
Here, take this.
She's
go to
coming.
I know. Go to the pharmacy now.
She's coming. Oh. She's here.
Pay faster, pay safer, and pay easy with Momo app. Download now and pay with the QR code, merchant ID, and so much more.
Let me see.
She's never had a toothache before.
There might be a cavity. Don't you use Pepsodent?
We used to, but I'll try the new one.
Ah, that's why.
But doesn't every toothpaste give cavity protection?
Not really. Pepsodent's Cavity Fighter repairs tiny invisible holes to give 10 times stronger teeth. Will you trust Pepsodent?
Definitely. Pepsodent. 10 times stronger teeth.
Use Pepsodent's Cavity Fighter.
You know the now. You are living the now. You feel secure in the now. But what about tomorrow? What happens when you can no longer do the things you love? What happens to your loved ones when you are no longer here?
Honorable Haruna Idrisu. I also have the pleasure to introduce to you the gentleman whose vision has culminated in what we are seeing today. And he's in the person of the chairman of Primetime Ghana, Dr. Kweku Mensah-Bonsu. Please, a round of applause for him. He's also a retired DJ. Oh, you didn't know KMB alive? Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to present to you the Managing Director of Primetime Ghana Limited, also the CIMG Marketing Woman of the Year for last year, Miss Nanaikua Mensah-Bonsu. Please, a round of applause. The next person I want to introduce is the Dean of the School of Engineering, the University of Ghana, Legon. And I understand some students went to her house one day to go and engage her. And when they saw her, they asked, is your mother in? So please, let's receive Professor Elsie Ifa Kaufman. Give her a round of applause, please. And then we have Dr. Anita Opon, Senior Lecturer, Chemistry Department, University of Ghana, Legon. We also have Mrs. Lydia Isua, Chief Director, Ministry of Education. Can we have a round of applause for the representatives of GOL PLC? Yes. We have reps from Prudential Life Insurance. That's Ms. Kokui Bully, Chief Innovation and Strategy Officer. Thank you. We have representatives from Coronation Insurance. Yes. Okay, any representatives from Adansi Travels? Thank you very much indeed. I also like to acknowledge the presence of Accra Girls Senior High School, Achimota School from Gambaga to Accra, St. Thomas Aquinas, Old Toms, and St. Mary's Senior High School. All right, at some point I'll be telling you more about the prizes, but for now, I have the distinct pleasure to invite our host to come and address us. Please receive Miss Nsmq Mensah-Bonsu with a round of applause. Please, you have to keep clapping. Eh?
The Minister of Education and Member of Parliament for Tamale South, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, the Director General of the Ghana Education Service, Chief Director, Mrs. Lydia Esua, and management of the Ministry of Education and GES, Chairman, Primetime Limited, Quiz Mistress, and lead consultants for the consulting team, Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools, heads and teachers of participating schools, special guests, our viewers joining us on television and across our social media platforms, our kind and supportive sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is a privilege to welcome you all to the launch of the 2025 edition of the National Science and Maths Quiz, Nsmq. This gathering is more than an event. It is a recognition of the talent, discipline, and resilience of young Ghanaians. Each year, the Nsmq shines a spotlight on the nation's finest minds and reminds us of the limitless potential that lies within our classrooms. I am also pleased to announce that over the past year, Primetime Limited has been recognized with a number of prestigious honors for the Nsmq. Primetime's Nsmq in Cape Coast last year won the CIMG Above the Line Campaign of the Year 2024 by the Chartered Institute of Marketing Ghana at the 36th CIMG Annual National Marketing Performance Awards. This was on 26th September, and on 28th June 2025, Primetime earned 2 gold awards at the Advertising Association of Ghana's Gong Gong Awards, winning in the category of Gong Gong for Good and Best Media Strategy. These awards speak to the creativity, hard work, and commitment of our production teams, the enduring partnership of our sponsors and stakeholders, and above all, the energy and brilliance that our students bring to the Nsmq stage. Together, they confirm that the Nsmq has become not only a platform for academic excellence, but also a national symbol of inspiration and unity. We are sincerely grateful to you all for making this possible. In line with our commitment to innovation and inclusivity, this year's balloting exercise was held virtually on 25th June 2025 to ensure wider participation and viewing by the schools while maintaining the transparency and integrity that the Nsmq is renowned for. At the National Championship this year, we have 174 schools participating. This is the largest number of participating schools at the National Championship in the history of the Nsmq. This year's number is quite a jump from last year's number of 157 participating schools, which was in itself a jump from 147 participating schools in 2023 And that also was a jump from the regular 135 schools that the national championship usually has. And this is a testament to the continued growth and relevance of the competition. The 174 participating schools include 27 seeded schools, 106 regional qualifier winners, 32 top runners-up, 15 new schools, and 9 private schools. I would like to congratulate our new entrants, the 15 new schools: Pram Pram SHS, Akro SHS, Mankesim SHTS, Aguna SHTS, Atefa SHTS, Ngleshi Amanfro SHS, Abomusu STEM SHS, Wovenu SHTS, Presby SHS Adeso, Senya SHS, Dwaboso SHS, Enum Presby SHS, Salaga T.I. Amadia SHS, Our Lady of Lourdes Girls SHS, and Nyakrum SHTS. Congratulations on qualifying for the very first time to participate in the competition. Your determination and hard work have brought you here, and we are eager to see you compete on this prestigious platform. The regional and zonal championships held in July and August 2025 produced exceptional winners, and I extend a special congratulations to our zonal and regional champions, Ghana Secondary Technical School, GSTS, for Western Zone, St. James Seminary, SHS, for Buno and Ahafu Zone, Wesley Girls High School, the only girls' school to be a regional champion, and this is the second time. So please give them a hand. Central Region. Tamale SHS, Northern Zone, St. Peter's SHS for Eastern Region, Keta SHTS for Volta Oti Zone, Opoku Ware School for Ashanti Region, and Achimota School, Greater Accra Region. Yes, Achimotas, to give yourselves an extra hand of applause. You broke Presec's hold on it, at least for this year. So well done to you. We look forward to thrilling contests as these champions and their peers compete for national glory. As we launch Nsmq 2025 today, we are reminded once more of the impact this program continues to make, not only as a platform for academic excellence, but also a national event that inspires, challenges, and unites us. This achievement would not be possible without the hard work and dedication of our production team, the generous funding from our sponsors, the competitive spirit of our students, and the loyal support of our teaming fans across the nation and the world. We are deeply grateful to the Ministry of Education and the Ghana Education Service for their continued support of the program. Their funding is the life-sustaining support of the program. We are especially grateful to the Minister of Education, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, the Chief Director of the Ministry of Education, the Minister of Finance and Honorable Member of Parliament for Ejumako Enyanisiam, Dr. Cassiel Atufosen, and the Administrator of the GED Fund for their invaluable support and prompt assistance to Primetime in making this year's competition come off and at this never-before-seen size of 174 schools at the National Championship. Please, the Minister has done excellently for us. Please give him a hand of applause. We are most grateful to you and count on your continued support in the future. In fact, this event was organized within 16 hours, and the Minister has made time to be with us today. So thank you very much, sir. You have gone above and beyond to show support to us, and we say a big thank you to you. We say another big thank you to our corporate sponsors and partners, Goyle PLC, Momo from MTN, Joy News, Pepsodent, Prudential Life Insurance, JuPay, Truster AI, and others for their steadfast commitment to this initiative. You have made sure that the students go home with nice packages and big smiles even when they lose. Thank you very much. To CHAS, heads of private schools and teachers, your support and mentorship remain invaluable. Thank you for preparing the students to come each year and put up a wonderful performance. Our thank yous would be incomplete without a big thank you to our numerous fans all over the world, well-wishers and other stakeholders who have supported us publicly and behind the scenes all these years. Thank you all for your encouragement, especially when things have been tough for us. Congratulations once again to all the schools that have advanced in this year's national championship. We wish you the very best as you compete for the top prize and the bragging rights as the Nsmq champions. Show your brilliance. Give it your utmost effort and do your school proud. Remember also to have fun while at it and to make friends among your colleagues. These are the people you will be sitting in class with in the coming years. And grow your network. You will be collaborating with them in subsequent years. Primetime is proud of each and every one of you for making it this far in the competition. And we hope to meet you again sometime in the future, being the great ambassador that you already are. All the best. May the best school win. Thank you.
So you people, the way you just clap for the envelope. Still cry Nsmq area still. Yes. First point. Second point, prime time. When are you going to do National English and Arts quiz? You can't be leaving some of us out of the quiz. We don't like that. Thank you very much, Nsmq, for the brilliant address. At this point, I have the distinct pleasure to invite to the podium a man I've already described as a colossus. He was a student leader. Okay, I've been overreading. So, since Honorable, can you let us go through our program, please? Thank you. Round of applause for our guest of honor. Yes, so I was in the process of introducing the next speaker, who also happened to launch the event for us. He was a student leader, rose to the ranks, has been a member of parliament, and if you go to the northern region, specifically Tamale, he's like a god with a small g. And I'm talking from a place of knowledge. And so, if you will, please receive once again our Minister for Education, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, to address us.
Thank you. I should thank the MC for those warm and complimentary words. And I should particularly recognize Dr. Kweku Mensah Bonsu, whose idea is growing and growing stronger, affecting and transforming the learning landscape of science and mathematics education in Ghana. Thank you. And then to Nana Ekuya, Managing Director of Prime Time, my own Chief Director, Lydia Esua of the Ministry of Education, thank you for coming to support me at rather very short notice. And then quiz mistress and lead consultant, Professor Elsie Kaufman. I hope I got it right. I recognize you. Good to see you. And thanks for the leadership you are providing. The management and board of Primetime Limited, directors of the Ministry of Education, Ghana Education Service, heads of schools, Reverend Osu Secretary is not here to represent CHAS, corporate sponsors. I see Goyal here, and I see a number of other sponsors here. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and to our students, warm greetings to you all as I join you today for the launch of the 2025 edition of the National Science and Maths Quiz. And to borrow the words of Nsmq, for you, this platform is provided and dedicated to you to show brilliance. So shine, 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 and arise with science and maths. You are assuring me of a Ghana which has a future. A Ghana that is committed to STEM, we are told, even improves economic growth. That countries that has dedicated support and elevate the study of science and mathematics is more likely to do better in its economic growth than other areas. So, Mr. MC, we will not encourage art quiz, or we will not encourage the other quiz you were yearning for. Our commitment is to the future, mathematics and science. And again, to Dr. Kweku Mensah Bonsu, you would appreciate that what is it you have done in the last 32 years. The National Science and Mathematics Quiz have undoubtedly contributed to demystifying science and mathematics education and the study of science and mathematics among senior high school students in Ghana. We remain very grateful. My only task, and is to the quiz mistress and head consultant, beyond theoretical application, are we able to reform the National Science and Maths Quiz to include some research and experiments as part of it? So think through it, that beyond theoretical application, are we able to have an elevation to include experiments and research as part of it? If that will dilute the essence, I'm not for it. But if that will improve your learning of science and mathematics, I'm all for it. If we can have that kind of reform, and if that is possible. This year, the competition, I'm told, has achieved another milestone of featuring 174 participating schools under President Mohammed's research agenda. That is an expansion in your numbers, a significant expansion. If it does nothing at all, it is promoting equity in the study of science and in the competition of science, that more other schools are proudly part of this. And I'm happy to note Abomosu STEM Senior High School, Agona Senior High Technical, Akro Senior High Technical, Enum Presby, Atefua Senior High Technical School, and Almighty Dwabusu Senior High School. How I wish Honorable Samson he was here. He'll be very excited about it, that Almighty Dwabusu would be part of the National Maths and Science Quiz Competition. Mankasim Senior High Technical School, English Yamanfro, and Nyakrom Senior High Technical School, Our Lady of Lost Girls Senior High School, and then Pram Senior High School, and Adesu Presby Senior High School, Sanya Senior High School, T.I. Amal, Salaga. So you can imagine that Salaga and the Pembe area are also part of this competition for the first time in many years. These are the new participating schools without leaving out Wavenu Senior High Technical School. Our policy as government is to encourage the teaching and learning of maths and science. In fact, I'm exploring an opportunity to set up a National Science and Mathematics Center in the northern half of Ghana, between Sunyani, Brong-Ahafo, Tamale, Bolgatanga. There is none. We only have one behind the police headquarters here, where some of you sometimes travel in order that you can have access to do experiment and others. Part of your challenge, which I accept as my challenge and responsibility as minister, is many of you are studying under very difficult circumstances. No science laboratories. They are not adequately equipped laboratories to facilitate and enhance your learning. Government will look into that and improve the laboratories of many of the institutions. As I speak to you this morning, my challenge as Minister of Education, together with the Director General of the Ghana Education Service, the most topical issue in Ghana today is placement. Everybody wants a Category A school, wants an Achimota school for the daughter and the son. But how many vacancies are there at Achimota School? If we want to expand the numbers in terms of improved placement to Achimota School, then we need to support Achimota School and other schools with expanded facilities of more classrooms and hostel or dormitories for the students to study. Then we can do our part on quality improvement through learning aids and other devices and improve teaching. So it's my pride and honor today on behalf of the government of Ghana to reaffirm our commitment to advancing STEM education and supporting initiatives such as the National Science and Mathematics Quiz that prepare our young people to become innovators, leaders, and global citizens. May the 2025 edition of the National Science and Maths Quiz ignite in you a lifelong passion for discovery and excellence. I wish every school the very best, and may this competition continue to inspire generations to come. I wish to congratulate all the participating schools in this competition. I urge every contestant to embody the true spirit of scholarship, marked by discipline, integrity, and sportsmanship. Compete fiercely, but also learn deeply. For what you gain here will serve you far beyond the contest. Work hard and make your schools and communities of origin and your location and the nation proud. Uphold the highest standard of discipline and integrity as you engage in this exercise of nice mathematics science quiz competition. So I have the singular honor to now declare the formal launch of the National Science and Mathematics Quiz. Formally launched. I should particularly thank the Chief Executive of Prime Time, Nana Ekuya Mensah Bonsu, for the leadership she is also providing. And then to Goyal and to all our sponsors, we are proud of you for being corporate responsible. Continue to do more for our country. You see those in red, I want to see your name and formally recognize it. And then to Prudential Life, want to thank you for supporting a worthy national initiative. Continue to do so. So be assured that government will invest in expanding rigorous infrastructure. In fact, it's my desire that if I get resources, I should be able to convert 10 category schools to B, 10 category B schools to C, and expand the infrastructure at Achimota and the category A school, whether it's Presec or Aburi Girls or Wegehe, in order that they can double and improve their numbers. So I want to thank you. And Quizmaster, continue to inspire these young ones to want to learn and study science. I thank you all, and I declare National Science and Maths Quiz formally launched. We all look up to the competition and look up to celebrating and honoring your brilliance in maths and science education. Thank you.
I'm sorry, but that applause is not good enough. Since we are in church, I'm about to go into prophetic mode. I hear president. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give our keynote speaker another wonderful round of applause. And so in a short while, we'll be going for a montage of the competition over a certain period. But before we do that, I want to tell you about the prizes that you're going to be competing for. That is some of them, and then I'll come back to the rest later. So the winning school gets a total of 70,000 Ghana cedis. You know, go clap. The breakdown is as follows: 30,000 to the school sponsored by the Ghana Education Service, 20,000 to the team of contestants sponsored by GOIL, and 20,000 cedis to the team of teachers sponsored by GOIL. Okay, you can just go ahead, let it clap. The second prize is comprised of 50,000 Ghana cedis, 20,000 to the school, 15,000 to the team of contestants. The 20,000 is sponsored by Ghana Education Service, 15,000 is sponsored by GOIL, and 15,000 again to the team of teachers is sponsored by GOIL. And then the third prize, school gets 35,000 Ghana cedis, 15,000 cedis to the school, sponsored by the Ghana Education Service, 10,000 Ghana to the team of contestants, sponsored by GOIL, and then 10,000 Ghana cedis to the team of teachers, sponsored by GOIL. The prizes for the semi-finalists are as follows: a total of 15,000 Ghana cedis for 6 semi-finalists who will not progress to the finals. 5,000 cedis to the school sponsored by the Ghana Education Service, 5,000 cedis to the team of contestants, and 5,000 cedis to the team of teachers. Other prizes include the GOIL Riddle Super Bonanza. Of course, as the name suggests, is sponsored by GOIL. The prize for the GOIL Riddle Bonanza appreciates as the competition progresses. At the preliminary stage, you get 1,200 Ghana cedis for 4 correct riddles and 800 cedis for 3 correct riddles. This appreciates at the 1/8 stage to 1,600 cedis for 4 correct riddles and 1,200 Ghana cedis for 3 correct riddles. And then at the quarterfinal stage, you get 2,000 Ghana cedis for 4 correct riddles, 1,600 Ghana cedis for 3 correct riddles, 1,000 Ghana cedis for 2 correct riddles, and 500 Ghana cedis for 1 riddle. And so there'll be a lot of money for Gobe as the competition progresses. I'll get back to you with the rest of the prizes. But for now, let's go over and receive the montage as far as this competition is concerned, while the rest of you clap.
Each year, the National Science and Maths Quiz grows in reach, relevance, and influence. In 2025, another milestone has been set as 174 schools prepare to compete in the National Championship, the highest number in the competition's history. Among them are 15 first-timers, schools that dared to step into the spotlight of brilliance. The first 8 are Pram Pram SHS, Our Lady of Lourdes Girls SHS, English Amanfru SHS, Atefua SHTS, Akro SHTS, Presby SHS Adeso, Ovenu SHTS, and Mankesim SHTS.
You were on the stage. How are you feeling?
I'm just excited. When I was there, I was a bit nervous, but the competition was getting tougher and tougher. But by the grace of God, we are able to make it.
Preparing ourselves that we'll be able to pass from the zonal and get to the finals, and the final day will also be there. That is our target.
The other 7 include Agona SHTS, Draboso SHS, Abomusu STEM SHS, Enum Presby SHS, Senya SHS, Salaga TI Amadia SHS, and Nyakrum SHTS.
We have 339.
That's correct.
Each of them come with dreams, determination, and the hunger to make history. The regional championship was a stage of redemption and surprise. Achimota School ended the PSEC's 5-year reign of dominance, while Wesley Girls High School rose at last, conquering the boys' schools after half a decade of heartbreak. Together, they stood tall among 8 brilliant champions who raised the bar across the nation. The regional champions are as follows: Ghana Secondary Technical School for the Western Zone, St. James Seminary SHS for the Bono Afu Zone, Wesley Girls High School for the Central Region, Tamale SHS for the Northern Zone, St. Peter's SHS for the Eastern Region, Keta SHTS for the Volta Oti Zone, Opokowari School for the Ashanti Region, and Achimota School for the Greater Accra Region. The girls' schools also made their presence felt, with Wesley Girls High School, Our Lady of Lourdes Girls SHS, Archbishop Porter Girls SHS, and Ebri Girls SHS, to mention just a few, demonstrating intellect, confidence, and resilience, and inspiring audiences across the nation with their outstanding performances.
Addition, polymerization reaction. That is correct.
Beyond the contests, the Nsmq grows to leave a lasting mark in Ghana and beyond. Over the past year, the quiz and its producers, Primetime Limited, have received prestigious recognition. At the 17th Gong Gong Festival of Creativity and Awards in June, Primetime Limited won the inaugural Gong Gong for Good Award alongside the Best Use of PR Techniques Award, underscoring the Nsmq's lasting impact and innovation. Have received prestigious recognition. At the 17th Gong Gong Festival of Creativity and Awards in June, Primetime Limited won the inaugural Gong Gong for Good Award alongside the Best Use of PR Techniques Award, underscoring the Nsmq's lasting impact and innovation. In September, at the 36th CIMG Annual National Marketing Performance Awards, the Nsmq in Cape Coast was adjudged the CIMG ATL Campaign of the Year 2024. These honors affirm that the Nsmq is more than just a program. It is a national movement that continues to shape the future of education in Ghana. And what a moment it was in 2024, when for the very first time, the national championship was hosted in Cape Coast, and Nsmq School, Sons of the Soil, rose to reclaim the national trophy after 10 long years.
And the mistake Prime Time made this year was bringing this contest to Cape Coast. This year, we chase on heat.
High on 4.
You are right.
The roar of their homecoming victory echoed across the nation, a powerful reminder of their legendary spirit and the magic of perseverance. For the second year running, the Nsmq returns to Cape Coast, the home of legends, the citadel of champions, and the place where destiny meets determination. Ogwa awaits. Who takes the crown?
Agasco, watch out. The train is coming. Better remember.
All right, I've been told that our guest of honor wants to say a few more words, and so I'll give him the opportunity.
You know, the Ghanaian public is a very interesting audience, and in the age of social media, which has become a toxic source of misinformation, it's important that I place on record that the government of President Mahama made available to Prime Time 9.6 million to support the National Maths and Science Quiz. I should in particular thank the administrator of the GET Fund, my colleague, the Honorable Minister for Finance, and the Ministry of Education for making this happen. You know the price I have to pay for making this announcement. I've been reminded that some 40% I have to honor in the coming days. We'll do exactly that in the coming days and see how we make you an integral part of the GET Fund formula into the years. Charles drew my attention to the fact that sometimes what is provided for TNT is not adequate enough. Whilst we look for corporate sponsorship, the ministry will see what we can do. MC, I'm also glad basic education graduates are admitted to read science in our senior high schools across the country. Thank you.
The Spirit is telling me that if you see the name Haruna on the palace, pause for our guest speaker once again. At this point, I want to bring to the podium the Corporate Affairs Executive of GOIL, who are a partner sponsor of this event, come and address us. Please receive Irene Boachi Dankwa as she comes. And clap well.
Thank you, Mr. Agbai. That was a very beautiful montage right there. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Honorable Haruna Idrisu. Good morning, Madam Isia. Good morning, Daddy Mensa Bonsu. Good morning, Nanekia. Good morning. Good morning, Professor Elsie Kaufman. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of GOIL PLC, it is a great honor to be part of the launch of the 2025 edition of the National Science and Maths Quiz, what we all popularly call the Nsmq, which has become a household name. Okay, so GOIL PLC acknowledges that the Nsmq is a competition that has, for decades now, inspired academic excellence and nurtured the brightest minds of Ghana. For over a decade, GOIL has proudly partnered with the Nsmq as a sponsor, supporting Primetime Limited in sustaining this life-changing initiative. Our sponsorship of the Nsmq is not just a corporate gesture, but also a true reflection of our belief that the future of Ghana depends on the future of her scientific, technological thinkers. At GOIL, our tagline is good energy. And we believe that there is no better way to demonstrate this good energy than investing in the next generation of scientific thinkers. The young people who take part in this competition represent creativity, resilience, and innovation that will drive Ghana's growth. At the same time, GOIL is looking ahead, and we are innovating and transitioning towards green energy solutions, embracing the science and technology that will define the future of energy in Ghana and beyond. In this regard, our support of the Nsmq is directly aligned with our corporate vision, fostering the pursuit of knowledge, innovation, and excellence that fuels sustainable progress. To the students, we say, your passion for science and maths represents the true good energy of Ghana's future. May your brilliance inspire the breathtaking that will shape industries, strengthen communities, and transform our nation. GOIL PLC extends its sincere appreciation to Primetime Limited for their dedication in sustaining this remarkable competition. And our best wishes to all contestants in this year's edition. Together with good energy, let us build a Ghana where science, technology, and innovation light the path to a brighter tomorrow. Thank you very much.
This is how you clap for sponsors. I thought I should talk finish now and then call fuel coupons dropping from the sky. Nothing. All right, so let me go through the rest of the prizes, sponsored, of course, by GOIL, whose corporate affairs executive you just heard. And so at the semi-final stage, GOIL Super Bonanza will pay 2,400 Ghana cedis for 4 correct riddles, 2,000 Ghana cedis for 3 correct riddles, 1,200 for 2 riddles, and 600 for 1 riddle. More gobe. Grand finale, 4,000 Ghana cedis for 4 correct riddles, 3,200 Ghana cedis for 3 correct riddles, 2,000 Ghana cedis for 2 correct riddles, and 1,000 Ghana cedis for 1 riddle. And so that is the contribution of GOIL, Good Energy, to this year's competition. Please give them a round of applause. At this point, I want to bring to the podium to address us the head of marketing and communication, Prudential Life Ghana, Fred Techi. Please receive him with a round of applause. They are also one of the sponsors of this event.
Thank you. Sorry for that. Distinguished guest of honor, the Honorable Minister of Education, and then the Education Director that accompanied him, the MD for Primetime, and then the founder, and then also Professor Kaufman. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and good morning to everybody here. Hey, I can't hear the good morning. Good morning to everybody here. I'm representing Prudential Life Insurance, as mentioned. I have here my Chief Innovation and Strategy Officer, Kokui, and our Head of Sustainability is also here, Gifty. We also have members of our team from the marketing team and also HR as well.
Prudential Life, a lot of people know us for many good things. And that's because we've been around for 177 years. Our business have been providing a lot of relief and comfort to people all across the world. But currently, we are focused in Greater China, the Asian area, India, and also in Africa. In Ghana, we've been here for 11 years, and within that relatively short time, we are top 4 insurance companies in Ghana, and we've done this by delivering on our commitment and making the customer our focus. And we've been also able to do that by building very good partnerships. And these partnerships has also seen us to become the insurance company with the highest banking partners in Ghana. So we partner with Standard Chartered Bank, Fidelity Bank, Zenith Bank, and then Cal Bank. So that tells you how reliable a company we are. And it's no wonder that we are also partnering with Prime Time. This is actually the 7th year we've been sponsoring Prime Time and then the National Science and Maths Quiz, and it has been very consistent year on year. We do this because, like the minister said, the government cannot do it alone, Prime Time cannot do it alone, and it requires everybody. And as a company that is sustainability focused, we believe that STEM education is very, very important. And like the minister had said, it is that which transforms the future. For a company that has been here for over 100 years, we can actually confirm that if you want to go into the future, these are the kind of things that you have to associate yourself with. It's for this reason that this year we are sponsoring the problem of the day, as we know it to be. That's the Nsmq Star Award. So it's going to be the Prudential Life Nsmq Star Award. And at every stage of the competition, people that get 10 over 10 for the problem of the day will be awarded up to the grand finale. We thank you for this opportunity to do this, but then we are doing this also for the future of our students here. When you come to Prudential, our purpose is for every life, for every future, meaning that we want to be partners for every life and protectors of every future. Now, this future is the young people. This future is all of us. And the partners is everyone here. And that is why we continue to do this. And it's our hope that every student here and every participating school, 174, that's really big. You should know that you are champions by being able to even come to this far. And we support you. May the best school win. But in fact, every other school is what? It's a winner. To also Prime Time, we thank you for nurturing this idea and being consistent about it. For 32 years, it is great. And considering that we are more than 100 years, we hope to go the next 100 years with you. And we hope that you will not only be limited to Ghana, but then Prime Time and National Science and Maths Quiz will grow from Ghana, which is the center of the world, and the gateway to Africa, to the whole of Africa and even the world, and become a global sensation. Maybe in future, we'll have international guests coming to join us. Thank you for this opportunity, and see you all in Cape Coast.
All right, a round of applause for Mr. Fertechi, please. And so Prudential Life Insurance is sponsoring the Nsmq Star. A team wins this prize if they attend a perfect score of 10 over 10 in the 3rd round, also known as a problem of the day. At the preliminary stage, they get 2,000 Ghana cedis, 1/8 stage 2,400, quarterfinal stage 2,800, semi-final stage 3,400, and grand finale 4,000 Ghana cedis. More powerful. All right, so I just want to give the young people here some small advice before we continue. You see, you're going to grow, you're going to get married. The guys, at some point in the course of your marriage, your wife will ask you, "Sweetheart, am I looking fat?" It's a trap. Don't answer. Say, "Baby, the image of God is enlarging." That will save you from further trouble. Okay, at this point, I want to bring another of our sponsors to the podium to come and address us. Please receive Mr. Ejenim Boateng of Momo from MTN to speak to us. Please, a round of applause. Clap well.
Thank you very much, and a very good morning to everybody. Honorable Minister, and all protocols duly observed. So I'm here to also speak on behalf of Mobile Money Limited. Most of you know us as MTN Momo, as a sponsor for this year's National Science and Maths Quiz. Good morning, distinguished guests, members of the media, representatives from Primetime Limited, teachers, students, and all supporters of the Nsmq. On behalf of Mobile Money Limited, I am delighted to join you for the launch of this year's National Science and Maths Quiz, a truly iconic platform that continues to inspire learning, innovation, and excellence among Ghana's young people. At Mobile Money Limited, we believe that education is the foundation of progress, and that empowering the next generation with knowledge and innovation is key to Ghana's growth. The National Science and Maths Quiz promotes curiosity, critical thinking, problem solving, and teamwork, the same values that drive the world of financial technology. Our sponsorship is a reflection of our commitment to youth empowerment and education. We want to help nurture the brilliant minds that will shape the future of science, technology, and innovation in Ghana. We also see this partnership as an opportunity to bridge the gap between learning and real-life application, showing how digital financial solutions can support creativity, entrepreneurship, and innovation. Beyond academic excellence, our sponsorship will also support increased awareness around fraud education, an issue that's critical in today's digital economy. As young people become more digitally active, it's important that they also learn to identify, prevent, and report fraudulent activities. Through our engagements during the Nsmq season, we aim to use this platform to educate students and the public about digital safety, responsible usage of mobile money, and how to protect themselves and others in the digital financial space. As the competition unfolds, we look forward to seeing the passion, energy, and intelligence that Ghanaian students bring to the stage. We are especially excited to see how young people think critically under pressure, solve complex problems, and collaborate effectively, qualities that are essential in today's digital and financial ecosystem. We hope this platform will continue to demystify science and mathematics and inspire more young people, especially girls, to pursue careers in STEM fields. As we join you to celebrate the 30th edition of the Nsmq, let's remember that each question asked and each answer given is not just a quiz. It's a step towards a more innovative and empowered Ghana. As sponsors, we are proud to walk this journey with Primetime Limited and all participating schools. To all contestants, we say, think boldly, stay curious, and let your brilliance shine. Thank you, and we wish all schools the very best in the 2025 Nsmq Championship. Thank you.
If you don't clap well, on how will you bring the money next year? All right, so you just heard Mr. Isaac Ejenim Boateng. He's the branch manager, I believe, for Momo. And they are sponsoring the Momo Money Zone for this year's competition. At the quarter-final stage, final scores for each school will be multiplied by 10 Ghana cedis. At the semi-final stage, final scores for each school will be multiplied by 15 Ghana cedis. And at the grand finale, final scores for each school will be multiplied by 25 Ghana cedis. Please, a round of applause for Momo from MTN. All right, I'll tell you a bit more about some of our prizes. We have Academic City College offering 40,000 CDs full undergraduate scholarship. Please give them a round of applause. Accra City College, or Accra College of Medicine, is also offering a full 6-year medical school scholarship. So they're going to train a doctor as part of their contribution to this event. At this point, we're going to go over for a spot of music from our resident choir, the Gambaga to Accra people. I see them, they look like keyboards, they are black and white, and they are about to sing for us. Achimota School, I beg, give us music. If possible, try and sing something. Oh, why are you there? I was just, when the Momo guy was talking, I was just, sometimes when you hear the recordings of, the guy who calls people and tells them he's calling from MTN, my favorite one involved a gun woman. But I won't explain further. Achimota, please give us music. A round of applause for them, please. I was singing the silent version of the song, so yeah, just in case you're wondering. I have a great voice. Don't play with me. Sure. Okay, so Pepsodent Highest Scorer Award is brought to you by Pepsodent. The Highest Scorer Award rewards the school with the highest score among all winning schools on each competition day. The award is sponsored by Pepsodent. Preliminary stage 1,000 Ghana cedis, 1/8 stage 2,000, quarterfinal stage 3,000, semi-final stage 5,000, grand finale 10,000 Ghana cedis. Please put your hands together for Pepsodent. Once again, the event is sponsored by Ghana Education Service, partner sponsor GOIL, also the sponsor of GOIL, Riddle Bonanza and Super Bonanza, supporting sponsors Momo from MTN, Joy News, Pepsodent, Prudential Life Insurance, Jupay, Trustar AI. I hear I said TrueStar, I beg, it's Trustar AI. And then we have Adansi Travels, Rwanda Air, who together are sponsoring 6 beneficiaries, including contestants that win the 2025 edition to Dubai with transit in Kigali. We have Kivo Gari, Spin City, Coronation Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, GTP, Flora Tissues, and YFM supporting media sponsor. At this point, I want to bring to the podium one of our sponsors to address us, Mrs. Louisa Oseiwusu, the CEO of Jupay. Please receive her as she comes. Clap well.
Thank you. Good day, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. Jupay, meet a need. Meet a need. Yes, when we say meet a need, you say send via Jupay. This is our second time joining the National Science and Maths Quiz for this competition as a sponsor. A little over a year ago, we all met here to witness the launch of the 2024 edition. It was an exciting day without rains, and a lot of the schools were hoping to unseat the defending champions. Congratulations to Team Infantipin for making that dream a reality. This year, Jupay is proud to sponsor the 4th round of the competition, known as the True or False round. As we all know, there's only one answer when it comes to the True or False round. And in money transfer, there's only one answer when it comes to transfer to Ghana. It's Jupay. Thank you. Jupay is not only about offering great services. We are also committed to giving back to our schools. We all know how strong the connection is between Ghanaians and their senior high schools. For many of us, the bond we share with our high school is deeper than with any other institution we attend. Last year's collaboration was a success. To all schools whose alumni participated, we say Ayiko. We especially want to mention alumni of Osei Tutu Senior High School. They did very well. They came up first. Another recognition also goes to Infantipim, Achimota, St. Peter's, Adisadel, Prempeh College, Wesley Girls, Opokuwari, Keta, Infantiman, Accra Academy, St. Augustine's, and Ghana National College. Your alumni also did well. This year, we are inviting all alumni in the United States, United Kingdom, and Canada to contribute to making a difference in your alma maters. You can do this in 3 simple steps. Go to Google Play Store or the App Store, download the Jupay app, and transact. Put in your school's promo code. The promo codes are on our website, jupay.co. And anytime your school competes as well, the promo code will be there. You put in the code, your school gets the CD equivalent of $20 anytime they transact. This will go a long way to help support the school prepare for the competition. Archbishop Desmond Tutu once said, "Do a little bit of good where you are. It is those little bits of good put together that makes the world a better place. At Jupe, we are saying, do a little bit of good where you are by sending money through Jupe, and your alma mater will be rewarded. To all the sharp-brained contestants, we say congratulations on how far you have come. You've already achieved so much, and we can't wait to see you conquer the world. To the teachers who prepared and supported you, we say thank you. And like we say in Ghana, your reward is in heaven. To our co-sponsors, thank you for making a difference. And to Prime Time, we say congratulations for the effort you put in every year to make the program a successful one. Thank you for your time, and meet a need, send via Jupe. Thank you.
So, this is how you clap for a sponsor. If you don't clap, how would they bring money for me to get paid? It's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I have the distinct honor and pleasure to acknowledge the presence of our quiz mistresses for this event. And I start with the first one, who doesn't age. Since I chopped 12, she's been looking the same. I'm almost 50, she's still looking the same. Please welcome Professor Elsie Ifa Kaufman, main quiz mistress. We also have a former contestant who was in the competition in 2005 and who is now a quiz mistress. Please welcome Dr. Anita Opon with a round of applause. We have Dr. Thelma Ohinieje. We have Dr. Ode Schwinger. We have Miss Rachel Ano, who was a quiz master at the regional level. And then we have Mr. Fifi Hope, another quiz master. Okay, I have to take my time to mention this name because James Akampulimba, regional level quiz master. A round of applause. Your name alone can help us kill all the mosquitoes in the zone. Yes. All right, we'll be going to the balloting pretty soon. Our minister is in a hurry to leave us. We'll be doing that in a short while, but to prepare the grounds and put everything in order, I want to invite Achimota School Choir to give us a song, after which the balloting will be underway. A round of applause for them, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Asemyi besini kwemo biara. Asemyi besini kwemo biara. Asemyi besini kwemo biara. Ijumeli besini kwemo biara. Obeyeli besini kwemo biara. Asemyi besini kwemo biara. Asemyi besini kwemo biara. Asemyi besini kwemo biara. Ijumeli besini kwemo biara. Obeyeli besini kwemo biara. sidajo.
Every makume,
Yeah,
every makume, mitabo, asida yehudita,
sida,
every makume, every makume, mitabo, asida yehudita,
sida,
every makume, every makume, mitabo, asida yehudita.
Hello? Hello? I think they deserve another round of applause. Good afternoon, and thank you all for being here for this wonderful program. I'm here to conduct the balloting, and my name is Samuel Nate from Prime Time Limited. Before we start the balloting, I'd like to mention that for me, as far as science and maths is concerned, there is something mathematical about a name. That's according to my definition. And for this year, I believe that I have found a name. I think in maths, there's something called factor or factorization or something like that. If you work it, you'll be able to get your answer. And for the movement up and down, working here and there, we're able to get the Haruna factor, for which we factorize, for which we to get the name and got the results, and for which are all gathered here today. So going forward, we have the Haruna factor in Nsmq. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. You're very instrumental for us to be here and for us to gather in Cape Coast for 2025 Nsmq. And I'm sure if you're not aware, let me tell you, I have never ever in my life seen a question that has been asked in WASI with regards to a program. I have not seen it before. But this year, 2025 Nsmq WASI, there was a question in the English paper. True. It tells you what Nsmq has done, is doing for this country, for that matter, for the future scientists of this country. I believe we deserve a round of applause. And of course, we couldn't have achieved all of this if it wasn't for my boy chair here. He conceived Nsmq. So we bless the womb that conceived Nsmq, for which he gave birth to all of us, for which are gathered here, and we're going to celebrate more in Cape Coast. Thank you. So all protocol observed. I'd like to quickly proceed on with the balloting. This year, we have 174 schools competing, and it's unprecedented. We've never had that number ever before. We don't know what's going to happen next year, but I want to believe that with what the program is doing for the schools and for the students, it's the desire of everyone to be part of this program. That's why the Minister mentioned that we have 72,000 students who have in SHS now who are going to pursue science. It tells you that Nsmq is opening the door, or they're giving the students the platform to pursue the sciences. And of course, without science and technology, where are we as a country? Where do we move as a country? So we thank the government, we thank the minister, and all who made it all possible for us to be here and for us to have Nsmq. And may Nsmq live long, and may Ghana also live long. Thank you. So we're going to do the preliminary balloting. That's for the prelims stage. As I said, we have 174 schools, and out of which we are going to have 147 who are going to compete at the preliminary stage. So out of this number, we are going to have 49 contests. So we're going to ballot for 49 contests. And the schools have been placed in pots, Pot A, Pot B, and Pot C. And if you find yourself in a particular pot, it means that it's by merit in terms of your performance at the regional level, for that matter. That helps you to enter into a particular pot. It's not only at the World Cup that we do the pot, we also do potting here. So we have port A, we have port B, we have port C. And what we'll do is that you have the schools who are listed in port A will have all their ballot papers in port A, same for port B, and same for port C. So when I invite our dignitary to you to help us with the balloting, you pick from port A, you pick from port B, and from port C. That will determine the contest. So if you pick port A first, next will be port B, and the last is port C. That will determine the contest in which we are going to have. I'm sure we are all clear. Thank you. So I don't think I'd want to waste any more time. Can we please show the audience the various ports and then the ballot papers before? So that's port A, port B, and port C. So now you need to empty the envelopes into the bowls for the various ports. Make sure it's all emptied. You see? Empty. Okay. You can put it aside. Port B. Empty. Now the last port C. Empty. So thank you. So we have all our ballot papers in their various bowls. And I believe all the schools are watching us live. All those schools who have qualified for this year's National Science and Maths Quiz 2025 edition are already watching us and to see which contests they're going to feature in and which schools they're going to meet and for which they will have to start strategizing. If you know you are the Moreno type or you're Pep Guardiola type, you are whatever you are, just please start putting pen to paper to strategize. And I wish all the competing schools the best of luck. So I think it is nice, it's very befitting, since we have the Haruna factor, which has helped us so far this year, to help us with the first 10 ballots contests. And so at this juncture, I'd like to invite the Honorable Minister to help us. So the schools who are watching, please pray for the Haruna factor to apply for your contest. Yes. So Minister will pick one from port A first. From port A, we have Operepaying SHS. Contest number 1. Now port B. Port B, we have Pando. And for Port C, we have our SHTS. So those are the first 3 schools who are going to feature on the first contest. Next one, Minister. For second contest, Port A, Wovenu, SHTS, ports from Port B. KNUST SHS from Port B, Port C. From Port C, we have Efuakobi, Ampem, SHS. Next contest. From Port A, we have Gold Tafo SHS. From Port B, we have Takwa SHS for Port B, the third contest. And from Port C, Edinaman SHS. So the next one, Minister. From Port A, we have Tamale Islamic, contest number 4. From Port B, you have Kumasi Wesley Girls School. From Port C, we have Fafraha Community SHS. Next one, that's our 5th contest. Oriali SHS, Port A. From Port B, St. Andrews SHS. Port C, SDA SHS Bekwai. Next one, contest 6 from Port A. Ameniampon SHS from Port A. From Port B, Ola SHS Ho. From Port C, Juaboso SHS. Next one, contest number 7. Anglon SHS. From Port B, Sunrise Christian High School. From Port C, Boku SHTS. Next one, contest number 8. From Port A, Manya Krobo SHS. From Port B, Sogakope SHS. From Port C, St. Joseph's SHS. Next one, Minister. That's for contest number 9 from Port A. Kumasi Academy. From Port B, St. Louis SHS. Interesting. From Port C, Bunkrugu SHTS. For the last one, Minister, before you take your seat. As the 10th contest, St. Thomas Aquinas SHS. From Port C. English, Amam from SHS. And then Sacred Heart SHS, Thank you very much, Honourable Minister. Before I call the next dignitary to do the balloting for us, I'd like to ask Minister, did you pick your school? Not at all. So the Haruna Fata will not apply to your school. We'll see. Thank you very much, Honourable Minister. We appreciate you. So I'll now invite Rev from Goyle to help us with the next set of balloting. The plenary stage. So we have Irene here with us. So please mix up, and you pick from port A, port B, and port C. Laboni SHS. St. John's Grammar SHS. If I think B. Ghana Lebanon Islamic SHS. All Accra-based schools. Next one, contest number 12. Winneba Secondary School. Tiobodom SHTS. Enya Betesao. Don't be deceived. EPC Maoko Girls SHS. So the next contest. Contest number 13. Vapo SHS. From port A, now port B. Audome, SHS. Elava. Eva.
Okay.
Ekumfi Ameyao, SHTS. The next contest for that's number 14. Every Girls SHS from port A. Doma SHS from port B. From port C. Yep. St. Mary's Seminary SHS Lolobi. Next contest 15. Port A. Oda SHS. From port B. Insutaman Catholic SHS. From port C. Fijai SHS. Next contest, that's 16. Port A. Sunyani SHS. Port B. Accra SHTS. And for port C. Chito SHTS. Next, contest 17. Port A. Notre Dame Girls SHS. Port C. Osei Chiritri SHS. From port C. Ganata SHS. Contest 18. Brekum Presby SHS. Bogatanga SHS. Big box. From Port C. Tiamas Salaga. Next contest. Ghana SHS, Tamale, Ganas. Fort B. Nyakrum SHCS. St. Catherine SHS. The last contest for Gaul PLC. Nifa SHS. West Africa SHS, WAS. The last one for Port C. WA SHS. Thank you very much, Irene. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now I'll call on Mr. Isaac Ejenim Boateng from Momo to help us with the next set of balloting. I'm sure by the time he finishes the ballot, he will have Momo the schools that he will ballot for. So, as we do, you pick from Port A, Port B, and Port C. So you mix them up first before pick them. Thank you. Our Lady of Grace SHS. Next, Benkum SHS. Port C. Pram SHS. Next one, please shake, mix them up. From Port A, Agri Memorial Zion SHS. From Port B, Hohoi EP SHS. From Port C, Obri Yeboah SHS. Next one, University Practice SHS. Port B, MIM SHS. And then for Port C, Ahantaman Girls SHS. Next one, Abetifi Presby SHS. Next is Otibwatin SHS from Port B. And from Port C, Sefiri also SHS. Next one, from Port A, we have Secondary College. From Port B, Mankranso SHS. Next, from Port C. St. Joseph Seminary, SHS. You want to pick your school. Next one. Kumasi High. Kuhis. From Port B. St. Mary's Boys. They are from Appoint. From Appoint. From the Western region. Our Lady of Mount Carmel Girls. Sims SHS. From Port B. Kofi Ejay SHTS. Let's see. Our Lady of Lutz Girls SHS. The last contest for Momo from MTN. Abomusu STEM SHS. Port B. Presby SHS Suhum. And then from Port C, Methodist SHTS Brekum. Yes, thank you very much, Momo. I'll now invite a rep from Prudential Life Insurance Ghana to help us with the next set of balloting. So as usual, you mix up in each bowl before you pick. You pick from A, then from B, and then C. Thank you. So contest number 29. Yellow Crobble, SHS. From Port B. We have Adventist SHS, Bantama. From Port C. Tiamas, Kumasi. Next contest. Archbishop Potter Girls SHS. Port B. Women SHS. From Port C, we have Navrongo SHS. Vasco. Next contest, contest 31. Krobo Girls, Presby SHS. Oh yes, we are shining. From Port B, St. Francis Xavier Junior Seminary. And from Port C, Business SHS, Business in Science and Maths Quiz. Business SHS. Contest 32. Kumasi Sectech, KSTS. Next one from Port B. Bright SHS, one of the private schools in the competition. From Port C, Konongo Odumasi SHS. Next contest. Just 33. Nkwetia Presby SHS. Now from Port B. St. Charles Minor Seminary. And then from Port C. Sewakesi Girls SHS. The last contest for Prudential Life Insurance Ghana. From Port A. Amenfiman SHS. From Port B. Shama SHS. And from Port C. Senya SHS. Thank you very much, Prudential Life Insurance. Now I want to invite a rep from JUPE to help us with the next set of balloting. We are getting closer. Getting closer to the end of the balloting, and I'm sure the schools are battle ready. Strategies are being drawn. They're all back on the drawing board and working the things out. So, mix them up. Thank you. Adisadel College. Eish. Asin State College and the colleges are meeting. Yasantwa Girls SHS. Next set, please. Abo SHS. From Port B. Ashaman SHS. Regenthropen SHS, one of the private schools also joining us. Next set. Pick from Port A first, yes. Tema Secondary School, Tema School. From Port B. Accra Girls SHS. Agis. Canton SHS. Next set. Infantsman Girls SHS. Manside. From Port B. Oyoko Meferis SHS. And then from Port C. Soon SHTS. Yes, next one, next set. That'll be the last one from JUPE. KJB Asato SHS. And then from Port B, we have St. Mary's SHS. And then from Port C, we have Kratchi SHS. Thank you very much, JUPE. I'd now like to invite a rep from Adansi Travels. And I'm sure by now you should know. If you don't know me, I'm telling you. You are being flown to Dubai. Yes, you're going to Kigali and to Dubai. Yes. Courtesy as Nadansi Travels and Rwanda Air. So from Port A, Mankasim SHTS. From Port B, Presby SHS Bompata. And from Port C, Adiambra SHS. Next one, next set. Ukwapman School. Next from Port B is La Paz Community SHS. Then from Port C, Yendi SHS. Next, yes, next set, please. Armed Forces SHTS. Tepa from Port B, SHS. And from Port C, Carpoint SHS. Efidiasi SHS. From Port C, Hope College. And from Port C, Agona SHCS. Last set, St. Paul's SHS Denu. Enum Presby SHS. And then from Port C, Samuel Otu Presby SHS. Thank you, Adansi Travels. And lastly, we'll have a rep from Rwanda Air to help us with the last set of balloting and to bring the curtains down for the plenary contest balloting for Nsmq 2025. So I told you, Rwanda Air, they are flying you to Kigali and to Dubai. You're going to have a rollicking time. But you have to win and be there. And you are all capable of winning. All right, thank you. So mix up and then pick for me. So pick from the Port A first. Thank you. So Port A, Nandom SHS. Port B, Accra High School, Ahi School. And then from Port C, Laura SHS. Next set, Anglican SHS, Kumasi. Port C, Port B, Techiman SHS. And from Port C, Fiasiman SHS. Next. Wallace Academy, one of the another private school. Port B. Ijusman SHS. And Port C. Adidome SHS. Next set. Northern School of Business. From Port B. Sewanyako Girls. And then from Port C. Atefua SHTS. Next, the last set. Chemu SHTS from Port A and Port B. Presby SHS Adeso. And then lastly, we have Zabila SHTS completing the plenary stage for the Nsmq 2025 regional contest. I'm sure all the schools are set, especially those who are vying for honors from the plenary stage. You now know your opponents, you now know those whom you're going to face, and you should start practicing or rehearsing or drawing up your tactics. Before I take my seat, I'd like to run you through the various contests. Then I'd have my mission accomplished, courtesy of the Haruna factor. So, for contest 1, which is on the 20th of October, please take note, from 20th of October, contest 1. Oforepeni SHS, Pando SHS, and our SHTS. Contest 2, Uvenu SHTS, KNUST SHS, and Efiakobi Ampem Girls SHS. Contest 3, Kotafu SHS, Takwa SHS, and Edidaman SHS. Contest 4, Tamale Islamic Science SHS, Kumasi Wesley Girls SHS, and Fafraha Community SHS. Contest 5, Oriali SHS, St. Andrews SHS, and SZA SHS Bekwai. Contest 6, Ameniampon SHS, Ula SHS, and then Dwabosu SHS. Contest 7, Angron SHS, Sunrise Christian High School, and Boku SHTS. Contest 8, Manya Krobo SHS, Sugakope SHS, and St. Joseph's SHS. Contest 9, Kumasi Academy, St. Louis SHS, and Bunkurugu SHS. So these 9 contests would happen on the 20th of October. Now, the 21st of October, these are the contests that will be featuring. St. Thomas Aquinas SHS, English Amanfro SHS, and Sacred Heart SHS. That will be the first contest on that day. That's the 21st of October. It will be followed by Laboni SHS, St. John's Grammar School, and Ghana Lebanon Islamic SHS. Then we'll also have Winneba Secondary School, Tiobodom SHS, SHTS, and EPC Malco Girls SHS. Followed by Vakpo SHS, Audome SHS, and Ekumfi Ameyao SHTS. Next on the line will be Ebri Girls SHS, Doma SHS, and St. Mary's Seminary Lolobi. Again, we'll have Odan SHS, Insustaman Catholic SHS, and Fijai SHS. We'll also have Sunyani SHS, Accra SHTS, and Chito SHTS. It will be followed by Notre Dame Girls SHS, Osei SHS, and Ganata SHS. Next in line will be Brekum Presby SHS, Bologatanga SHS, and Tiamas Salaga. Again, we'll have Ghana SHS Tamale, Nyakrum SHCS, and St. Catherine SHS. In the last contest on that day, we'll have Nifan SHS, West Africa SHS, and WA SHS. So this contest will be happening on the 21st of October. Now, the next set of questions, sorry. Prof, my next set of balloting contest for 22nd October, Our Lady of Grace SHS, Benkum SHS, and Prampram SHS. It will be followed by Agri Memorial Zion SHS, Hohoi EP SHS, and Obriebua SHS. Then we'll have University Practice SHS, MIM SHS, and then Ahantaman Girls SHS. Again, we'll have Abetifi Presby SHS, Utip Watson SHS, and Sefiri also SHS. It will also be followed by Secondary College, Mankransu SHS, and St. Joseph Seminary SHS. Next will be Kumasi High School, St. Mary's Boys SHS, and Our Lady of Mount Carmel. It's going to be followed by Sims SHS, Kofi Ajay SHCS, and Our Lady of Lourdes SHS. Now we have Abumsu STEM SHS, Presby SHS Suhum, and then Methodist SHCS Brekum. That will be followed by Yellow Krobo SHS, Adventist SHS Bantama, and Tia Mas Kumasi. And the last contest on that day will feature Archbishop Potter Girls SHS, Women SHS, and Navrongo SHS. Following this, on the 23rd of October, we'll have the following contest. 23rd of October 2025, the following contest. Krobo Girls, Presby SHS, St. Francis Xavier Junior Seminary, and Business SHS. Next, Kumasi Sectech, Bright SHS, and Konongo Odumasi SHS. Again, Nkwetia Presby SHS, St. Charles Minor Seminary, and Sewas Kesi Girls SHS would also compete on that day. They will be followed by Amenfiman SHS, Shama SHS, Senya SHS. Then, Adisku, Adisadal College, Asin State College, and Yas Santua Girls will feature on this day, 23rd of October. It will be followed by Abo SHS, Ashaman SHS, and Regent Throfen SHS. Next, Tema Secondary School, Accra Girls SHS, and Canton SHS would compete. Again, they will be followed by Infantsman Girls SHS, Oyoko Methodist SHS, and Sum SHCS. And the last contest on that day would feature KJB Asatu SHS, St. Mary's SHS, and Krachi SHS. And on the 24th of October, which will be the last day for the plenary contest, we'll have the following contest. Mankasim SHCS, Presby SHS Bompata, and Adiambra SHS will contest on that day. Followed by Okwapman School, La Paz Community SHS, and Yendi SHS. Again, we'll have Armed Forces SHCS, Tepa SHS, and Kapoin SHS. Again, Efidwasi SHS, SHCS, Hope College, and Agona SHCS will compete on that day. They will be followed by St. Paul's SHS Denu, Enum Presby SHS, Songlotu Presby SHS. Then we'll have Nandom SHS, Accra High School, and Laura SHS. Followed by Anglican SHS Kumasi, Techiman SHS, and Fiasiman SHS. And then we'll have Wallace Academy, Ejisuman SHS, and Adidome SHS meeting on that day. Followed by Northern School of Business, Sewanyako Girls SHS, and Atifua SHCS. And the last contest on that day, that will feature our last plenary contest, will have Chemu SHCS, Presby SHS Adaisu, and Zebila SHTS. So that completes the 49 contests that will happen from the 20th to 24th of October at the plenary stage in Cape Coast. My work is done, and I wish all the competing schools the best of luck. Thank you very much.
Because some of you know, say your school no go place, you are not clapping well. All right. I've just signed an unofficial memorandum of understanding with all the corporate entities and Honorable Minister, from henceforth, all your events, resident MC. Otherwise, I will come your dream inside. Clap. At this point, I want to invite our resident Honorable Minister to give us his closing remarks so that we can wrap it up.
I should thank you once again. I can only wish the competing schools good luck and all the best. We all look up to October when the event kickstarts. So to our competing schools, good luck and all the best. In listening to the presentation, once again, on behalf of the government of Ghana, the Ministry of Education and Prime Time, I want to express gratitude to Goyal, Prudential Insurance, Rwanda Air. I'm leaving out. And Jupe, I have something good news for them. It's deliberate. I want to thank you for your continued support of what I describe as a worthy cause. To Jupe, I've asked the Chief Director to invite you to the Ministry of Education tomorrow to have an engagement with me. I've been contemplating establishing an alumni fund for the Republic. And I want this fund to be a transparent account that any Ghanaian anywhere who wants to make a contribution back to his alma mater will have the comfort to make a contribution into the alumni fund. We would be very open about it. So the Ghana Education Service will be happy to work with you to get it formally launched as one of our initiatives under President Mahama. And I share my motivation with you, having been Minister for Education in the last few months. If there is an emergency, and I'm told that rainstorm have affected Achimota School, or girls' dormitory is burnt, or there is a storm in Sefiwiasu or Bumpurugo, as minister, I'm immediately helpless. That intervention has to be done within a week or two, max, in order that you don't distort the academic calendar. There is no recourse to any funding source to deal with those exigencies. My faith and belief is that if we launch an alumni fund, many people will want to give back to their alma mater, and you can benefit. What we'll do is that, Professor Hoffman, if they pay the money, we would publish every other 3 months in the dailies. This is what came in the name of Achimota School, in the name of Swedro, Bolga, Kolpohene, so the public can monitor and know that the money is being put to good use. So we're happy to do that with Jupe, subject to we subjecting you to government processes. So reach out tomorrow get in touch with Chief Director, and then we'll get the GES to work with you. We should have this event launch not later than the first week of December this year. Then we have an alumni fund launch. And then to the young learners and youngsters, I want you to be worthy ambassadors of those of you who love science and want to do science and mathematics. Ghana needs a new generation which will lead what we call the quantum revolution. So as you live here, each of you should aspire to be part of Ghana's quantum revolution, which will necessarily include AI leaders, artificial intelligence leaders for our Ghana, as we prepare for a more competitive, technologically changing and technologically advanced world. And then again to prime time, to Uncle Osei Bonsu once again, I want to thank you. This is how you birth the future. When your thoughts can go beyond a week and a month and a year into 30 years beyond, you can properly be described as a visionary. So visionary, you want to appreciate you and to thank you. And then again to assure the Ghanaian public and thank Primetime and Joy FM for the wonderful work you have done with the National Science and Maths Quiz. Believe me, I'm sure your TV audience improves and gets better, and you have new attractions thanks to National Science and Maths Quiz. Then finally, when I was invited to do the balloting, it was just my prayer that it was a Black Star balloting, then I'll ballot Black Stars and Cape Verde. Thank you.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you will agree with me that our guest of honor has been very, very gracious and sat through with us from beginning to end. Please give him a round of applause. At Chomota School, the song that you were singing and doing the formation dance, get ready, you do it again. That will sing us out of the place. But please, we want everyone to remain seated. There'll be Article 13 after the final word has been said or the wrap-up comments have been made. But we don't want people crowding in the foyer. So let's all remain seated. You'll be ushered to go and pick up your Article 13 and then you move. Is that okay? Are you happy? All right, very good. Also, just to let you know that the event has been brought to you by the kind courtesy of the Ghana Education Service, GOIL, Momo from MTN, Joy News, Pepsodent, Prudential Life Insurance, Jupe, Truster AI, Adansi Travels, Rwand Air, Kivu Gari, Spin City, Coronation Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, who will be refreshing us shortly, GTP, Flora Tissues, and YFM, who are supporting media sponsor. On that note, thank you so much for attending the event. We've wrapped up. My name is Henry Kojo Agbai. I am a Galamseya. I worked at Men's Gold, and I just got called to the bar, but it was a chop bar to eat banku and tilapia. And so I'm a barrister because I worked at a chop bar. Thank you all very much for coming, and see you next year.
You know the now. You are living the now. You feel secure in the now. But what about tomorrow? happens when you can no longer do the thing?
Good energy brings you quality choices with Goil Super XP. Available in many Goil stations nationwide. It is fortified with special additives that help your engine perform better and use less fuel. Branch into a Goil station today and energize your ride with Goil Super XP, compatible with most vehicles. Goil Super XP will feel ya, huh? Will be feel. Goil, good energy. Yeah, dear.
She's coming. She's coming.
Oh, it's in.
Red out receipt now.
Boss, let's go back.
Okay, here. Take this.
She's coming.
I know. Go to the pharmacy now.
She's coming. Oh. She's here.
Pay faster, pay safer, and pay easy with Momo app. Download now and pay with the QR code, merchant ID, and so much more.
Let me see.
She's never had a toothache before.
There might be a cavity. Don't you use Pepsodent?
We used to, but I'll try the new one.
Ah, that's why.
But doesn't every toothpaste give cavity protection?
Not really. Pepsodent's Cavity Fighter repairs tiny invisible holes to give 10 times stronger teeth. Will you trust Pepsodent?
Definitely.
Pepsodent, 10 times stronger teeth. Use Pepsodent's Cavity Fighter.
You know the now. You are living the now. You feel secure in the now. But what about tomorrow?
Grandpa, chase me.
What happens when you can no longer do the things you love? What happens to your loved ones when you are no longer here?
Get Mikakrawa from Prudential Life now and protect your future and that of your loved ones. With as little as 3 Ghana cedis, Mikakrawa covers you in case of death, total and permanent disability, or critical illness.
Saga, Abraboy, Uncle Tabu, a dead and Danny, the planet Odachi, 45 city, intimate dying. No sweet Miss ever born that. 5 weeks this year, Nadal, star 778 ash. Oh, I'm telling you this year. Come with this year. That is this year. Make up
increasing over its domain, or it is decreasing over its domain. Selenam. True. You're right. With the same preamble.
Hey, Charity School is brilliant. My son will attend the school at all costs. Hey, let me call Adwa. What? I shock safe. Listen. Our son will attend the school at all costs.
Send money home.
Listen, I'm sending some more money for him, okay? Right. Oh, right now. Make sure you is here. Yeah, okay, right.
Fast and easy. Show me your pain. Hope you make the most of your money. Needs and fire to pay. Show me your pain.
Jupe Money Transfer. Send money home to family and loved ones from the US and Canada. Download the Jupe app, send money with your school code, and your school gets $20 on your first transaction for any school project of their choice. For your school code and for more information, visit www.jupe.co. Download the app to join the Jupe train. Jupe Money Transfer. Meet a need. Send via Jupe.
From Ghana to the rest of the world, taking you to many exciting destinations around the world. Our trained experts perfect every journey. We search for what's special, We find out what truly matters. We take your experience to another level and make you feel special. Fresh starts, new destinations, carefully selected hotels, and hand-picked attractions. We have touched millions of lives with our world-class service and warm African hospitality. When others see restrictions, we see opportunity. Visas are no longer barriers. We don't see clients, we see family. We are global. We will continue to grow, to challenge and